Hey everyone, One Big Boss here, and as you can tell from the title of the video that you clicked on, we are talking Resident Evil Revelations 2, and pretty much like my thoughts on it and what I've seen so far, my 2 cents about the game. This was something that was actually worrying me for a while, because we honestly weren't seeing a lot of different trailers, we weren't seeing a lot of real information on the game, we weren't really seeing a lot of gameplay at most times, stuff that we hadn't already seen before anyway. So it had me worried about a lot, but it's also got me excited too. Now, we'll start off with the bad for this. Might as well get the bad out of the way. The game looked very budgeted at times, unfortunately. Like, it didn't look as polished as it could have been. I've seen other screens in different parts of the game. Like, Barry's game looks really good. Claire's part of the game for the texturing and how things have looked have not been 100% like they should. It shouldn't look like it does on next-gen graphics, but they could be fixing that. The final product is not out yet until Tuesday. I'm sure that a lot of the stuff we've seen is not like the final product, because we've all seen that in video games. We've seen video games that look terrible for the beta and the demos, but still grab us, and then when the final product comes out, it blows us away. And Resident Evil has been known for that. They've never really looked great at the beginning, but always their final product has been badass. Although some of the beta ones over the years have been really good. One of the other issues that I've had with this game is the fact that Capcom seems to be doing yet what got them in trouble with Resident Evil 6. Now, like or hate Resident Evil 6, you have to understand what that game is about and how it came to be. The higher ups at Capcom, they wanted a game that would bring more people into the franchise and bring money. Now, the thing of it is, they saw how Call of Duty was working, so they wanted to bring the Call of Duty players into this thing. Now, right there, that's a bad idea, because Call of Duty people don't want to play Resident Evil, and Resident Evil people do not want to play Call of Duty, pretty much. It's a known fact. I mean, if you like both of them, that's totally fine. I'm just saying, the majority of people do not like either franchise. I have run into this a million times over. So this was them trying to do something of what Telltale did with the Walking Dead games. Season 1 and 2 of the Walking Dead video game from Telltale was just unreal. Unfathomably awesome. I couldn't believe that I was playing a game that great, even though there was a lot of talking in it and pointing and clicking and stuff. But they did a tremendous job. Now, the problem with the Walking Dead game was, each episode, there were 6 of them, it took 3 to 4 months to come out apart, it seems, That's what's good about Resident Evil. It's only coming out weekly, which is good. But I fear that this is also a way for Capcom to get money for this game. Now, they know that people can't avoid spoilers because we live in the digital age, and information is coming at us left and right. And even if you ignore all the sites you're a part of, all kinds of social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, someone somewhere that is going to spoil the game for you, or spoil something that happened because they assume that you have played the game. And that's really sad, and that's kind of what bothers me, because unfortunately I'm buying the game on Tuesday because I don't want to be spoiled. Am I going to buy the disc version? You bet your ass I'm going to buy the disc version for it. But unfortunately, it just ruins so much for us. And there's more content on the disc version than there is in the digital copies that you buy, which to me is a little bit of a horseshit deal right there. That's what kind of also pisses me off. Just not really happy with that. And the other thing I'm not happy about with the game is the fact that raid modes levels are rehashed levels from Resident Evil 6. Now, like I said, like Resident Evil 6 or not, it was a very bad game. It sold extremely poorly. I remember watching the prices drop on that game after 2 weeks. Even less than that, I think, sometimes. I think it wasn't even a full 2 weeks before the price dropped, dramatically dropped. I'm telling you, it was a huge drop back in 2012 or 2013 is when it came out. But personally, I think that you'd be better off doing Resident Evil 2 levels for Claire, certain lab levels in Resident Evil 2, or the RPD station. For Barry, for throwback levels, you could do the Spencer Mansion at different areas of it. It'd be really cool, I think, But again, this game does look budgeted at times because of how Claire looks in some of her scenarios. Barry's scenarios look good, but Claire, sadly, she doesn't look as polished. The textures don't look as nice. They look a bit rough. Again, this is all pre-tested data, it seems. It's not the final product, hopefully. But again, that's all that really has bothered me about the game. Big major gripes and everything. But what I do like about this game is Claire Redfield's voice actress in this is unfortunately not Allison Cord, who's been voicing the character for the past over 15 years. But the new girl in charge is actually doing a really good job. I really respect the job that she has done with this character because, let's face it, they could have hired somebody else and completely fucked over the character voice-wise. So I'm really glad that this person is doing good, and I hope other people give her a shot. You know, because we haven't seen the full story mode for this. We don't know how Claire's going to react in every situation, but again, do I want Alyson Court back? Of course I do. But this girl, I think she's done a good job so far. As for Myra, I think she's a great character. I think she's a really, really good character, so I give a lot of praise to the people for really working on her character. It seems like, yeah, she's, you know, afraid and everything like that, but she's got attitude, she's got spunk, she's Barry Burton's daughter and everything like that, you know, so I like her badass attitude she has. I think she's actually a really good partner for Claire to have, unlike Leon, who had Ashley in Resident Evil 4. And Barry was also a great addition to this game. I'm glad that I was so hyped up when they brought him back. I even started working on my Barry Burton cosplay. I got the samurai edge that he uses in this game. It cost me $300, but I did it. I got a lot of his equipment and everything. I'm just glad that he's in the game, and the guy voicing him is doing a very damn good job at keeping Barry a core character of like what he was from Resident Evil 1. Everything else about the game, the mystery from the last thing that we saw, the last trailer, is like got me really interested to see how this all plays out. So pretty much, like I said, I'm interested in the game. I'm really interested to see how this works. You know, there's a lot to love about it. There's a lot to hate about it. But I'm hoping that from the scores I've seen online already, that it is really as good as these reviewers have said it is. I'll give you my full rundown of the review when I finish the game and capture some footage. Either way, leave your thoughts down below. Do any of you agree with me? Does the game look budgeted? Does it look good in some areas? Does it look good and bad? Are you excited for this game, or you think that they should have done something else instead? Let me know down in the comment section below, because this is something that is kind of gonna like make the bank, or you know, break it, whether we get a Resident Evil 2 remake or not. So as always, everybody, thank you for watching. I'm One Big Boss. Please subscribe and all that good stuff, because it's free in this day and age. Well, free's a damn good thing. So, everyone, thanks for always being here and paying attention to what I have to say. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.